Okay, let me share my screen. So last time we are done with the clone activity, right? So we have a task where we need to clone the repository using the git command. So that part is done. Kindly confirm, because I believe I provided the steps how to commit the repository, having the folder in the local system. So that will be treated as a working workspace, you can say. If you see my screen, like I have created one folder Manish in the desktop and then Azure DevOps batch one code base. So once this is done, you need to just copy the path. You need to go to that location and then you need to run the git clone command and the URL. So this is done or not? Because for me the setup is ready. So I just want to get confirmation from you if you guys have done this part. Okay, done. So now next, I will show you what we need to do. So in our real-time scenario, once you have the local copy, so what will be the next step? You will do some development, right? So here I have cloned demo1 repo. If I will show you in the Azure, it looks like this, right? So I have cloned demo1 repo in my local system. And then in this demo1, we have multiple branches, right? So first I will check, I will go to the repository folder, right? Because once it is cloned, you will have this folder, demo1 folder. Okay, you need to open it. Now you need to give this path. So for me, it will be demo1. So now I am in repository demo1. Now whatever command I will fire, it will be based on the demo1 repository. So first I will, because I have multiple branches in my repository, you can see main, dev and develop. So I will just want to check the total branches here. So you can see I have dev, develop and main. So my head is on main. It means whatever file I am seeing here is, this is of main branch. Okay.
Can you do it again? How did you do that? How did you get dev and develop that?
Okay. So it's like when you clone the repository. So this clone is done or not? So when you clone the repository, all the branches will come. Like repository will be cloned and
What the
respective
command is
branches.
that? What the command? This branch.
The command is no. First step is you clone it. Git clone. Okay. And the URL. Once you are done with the clone, whatever branch is present under that repo at that moment will be present in your working directory in your local system
Automatically appears.
automatically. So this is the command git branch -a. This will show me the list of branch, and also by this asterisk mark you can say, so this is my current head. Current head means if I open the repository folder, whatever file is getting shown here, this is of main branch. I can give you one small example. So look, in main, I have this many branch, this many file, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. The same is present here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and readme. Correct? Now, if I go to develop, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Now let me change the head. So what I will do? Git switch and the branch name. Now look, switch to branch develop. Here I can see git branch hyphen So it is changed to develop. Now if I refresh this folder, look, that 6 is gone, right? Now this is of what I have in develop branch.
What is this read.md file supposed to be there?
Sorry, your voice is very low. Can you please speak
No,
again?
I'm just trying to understand what is this readme.md file.
Okay, so this is the default file. So this
Okay.
is just the instruction. So when you create new repository, the default branch will have only one file that is called readme.md.
Okay, we don't have to type anything there. It appears.
Yeah, it's a default. It's just you can see introduction, getting started. This is the default file that will get committed by Azure DevOps only. So this is a started file, you can say. Now later file you can add based on your requirement. So this is our code. I have created .txt file, right? You can have .java file, whatever file you want, SQL file based on the requirement. Okay,
Okay.
and for testing purpose, I just created other files.
That's what I understood. That
Mhm.
read.me file, I just
Okay, yeah, this is the default file, you can say, the README file, the introduction file. So
oh,
this will come when you create new repository.
okay.
Okay, cool. So here we are on same page, right? So what I did with git branch hyphen a, look, I can ping you the command, it will be easy. Okay, you can also try this. Once you are done with the clone, type git branch hyphen a, you will see list of branches. Okay, and then also like the head, current head position with this stick mark. So you can try that command. And then now lots of people have like question when they create a workspace, the local workspace, like, okay, we have this folder structure, this is my repository. So we have only one set of code, right? Now I shown you the example, right? The practical things that when we switch the branch, the content of that branch will get auto populated here. It will get switched automatically with that command. So the default head branch content will be here. Okay, so before you start working, you need to check this part. Okay, where you are working currently. So this is clear. These are the small point, but very important. Once you start and go with the high level, then these are the point that will be very beneficial. Like you are clear with the basic concept, right? And you will not do any mistakes. Okay. Now what I will do? Now I am in develop branch, right? So let's start with the development. So right now I'm not using any VS Code. I will just add one branch, add some file here. Let's say, let me add test. We don't have 6 here, right? Let me create 7. Okay, test 7. Now, in my local system, local space, I have created test 7. If I go to Azure, let's go to develop. Look, this is not posted here, right? Now, if I show with the diagram what happened. So currently, we are here in our working tree. Okay, in Git concept, it is called working tree. So currently we are in working tree. So this is my working tree. I have added this test7 file in my local working tree. Now next step is the staging area. Okay, so before going to the staging, let's type git status. So by typing git status command, what we will get? Your branch is up to date with origin develop. Untracked file. We have some untracked file. Test7.txt to include in what will be committed. So this is the new file that Git had like understand. Okay, this is a new file in the local system. Now what will be the next stage? Let me go to the diagram. Now we need to push this to the staging area. And then it will go to local repository, the actual commit, and then a remote repository. So now we need to do the we need to move this to the staging area. Before that, let me try some more thing. let's say if I try to git push, nothing is there, everything up to date, correct? Because still we don't have push, like we don't have any file in staging area. So git push command is based on the commit. Okay, so before pushing any changes, first you need to move the changes to the staging area and then do the commit to the local repository, internal commit. And then once you push it, it will go to remote repository. If you remember the diagram, this is distributed one. You can see in working copy, we are doing some changes. We need to commit to the repository. Like this is also internal repository. Okay. So there is one step that is staging, that is not mentioned here. Staging, then commit, and then if we need to push it to the server, we need to push. So before pushing, we need to make that file available in stage, then do the commit, and then it will be ready for the push. Okay. Now let me do one thing.
Manish, here, what is the difference between server and repository in the diagram? First, from repository, it goes to another repository.
Look,
Then it,
this is the look. You can say this is our local repository in general terminology. Okay, and this is remote. Local repository means this my local system where I have cloned the repository, that is demo one in this case, and the remote will be which is present in Azure DevOps Cloud. This is remote.
okay, that is in cloud. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Remote means which is present in the cloud.
Okay. The normal local means whatever we are working in our.
In the local system, yeah, the working directory. Okay, look, there are lots of fancy terminology. Okay, so I just trying to make this simple. So what we normally use to talk. Okay, now let's say I have not added anything, right? The staging is not done, but still I will try to commit. Git commit. So these are the command, default command. I will say first demo commit. So you see, your branch attributed git add. So what it is saying? Use git add to include in what will be committed. So the answer is they are saying why this is not included to stage area. First add this to the stage area. Then only you will be able to commit. So now what I will do, git add. To add into the staging area, we need to write command git add and space and the file name. So what is the file name I created? Test7, right? So it will be test7.txt. Now when I do git status, now look, new file is added. Git restore stage file. So this is the stage file. Okay. So you want to try this till this git stage? I can ping the, so what all command I have pinged? Wait a chat. So I have pinged git branch A. Now you need to git add. Git status. Add new file to the repo folder. Okay. This is first. Second, git status. So this is your get the latest status. Okay, this command. So then you will get to know, okay, we have some file, extra file, which I need to stage. To stage the file git add, either you do -a, this will consider as a all file, all changed or new file will be staged. Okay, or you can directly write a command git add, and then file name. Okay. So staging is done. So can you want to, and then again you can write a command git status. So we'll get the latest update. Okay. Your command is staged now. If you want to try, I can give you a few minutes for the try. Okay. Just let me know once this is done. Create new file to the local repository and then try to stage the file. So I'm waiting for your response then. Start doing it. Okay. So you can refer my screen, command prompt screen. So who joined recently, like, so just let me know like when you joined it and if you are still trying to catch what we're doing currently.
Yes, I recently joined. I'm not sure what's going on.
So yesterday the clone was done, right? So we have created a local workspace, and then we have shared some, like we have done the clone activities from the Azure DevOps. So that step was completed, or you still like working on creation of Azure DevOps?
No, I created Azure DevOps. I created the branches, and I downloaded Git as well. The Git desktop, I'm finding error while
No,
downloading.
Git desktop is fine. We don't want Git desktop now.
Okay.
So so you're done with the installation, and
Mm-hmm.
also you have cloned the repository, right? So when you
Yeah.
have cloned the repository, you can see this folder structure. Let's say the repository name, and inside repository name, the file whatever is present in that branch will be shown, the default branch.
I the test for the I
Only
only
README file. These two
yeah
file you.
yeah README file is there, yes.
Okay. Now what you can do is create one text file, any text one, text two, whatever, inside that folder. So wherever you find the readme.md, create one
Mm,
text file. Okay, so
mm.
this is the activities where, like, let's say developer is doing some development. Let's say test one file is the development file. Okay, now we will try to push these changes to remote repository, the branch. Okay, and before that, if you can hit command, let's say git branch and hyphen a, you will see list of branches that get retrieved from your remote repository. Also, this asterisk mark will show the current head position. Okay, and that branch content will present under this folder, repository folder. Okay, just create one text file. Once this is created, I have pinged some command over the chat. Use that command to stage that file. Okay, and then once this is done, I will explain again the steps, further
Okay.
steps.
Manish, last week you have sent a mail, sent a form to fill so that they'll approve something. But I received a mail that my Azure DevOps pre-parallelism has been rejected.
Okay, it was rejected.
Yes, that's why I couldn't clone the project. Rest of the things are done, but they rejected my
No, no,
request.
but clone thing is not dependent on that
That error
pipeline.
is some error is coming over there.
Uh,
It's showing in red color failed. So I cannot clone it, right?
No, no,
yeah.
no, no. That pipeline request was a separate thing.
Okay,
So
okay,
when we start working on CI/CD,
okay.
that time we will use the pipeline. Currently, we are not doing any CI/CD thing, right? We are working on the Git.
So that rejection mail is not a problem for me, right?
Right now, it is not a problem,
Okay,
but we will figure it out. Just
okay.
paste the error message over the chat. We'll see why it is rejected for you. And I want to hear from other person also if they're also getting the same issues.
Manish, the chat is empty for me. I joined recent. I'm not able to see anything. Can you repost?
Mhm, okay. Invalid Azure DevOps organization. Look, you have not provided the proper DevOps organization name. So you have written organization name as a demo team 2. So this is the correct organization name.
Then I need to look it back. I need to watch
Yeah.
that video again.
Yeah, just cross check it.
Okay. I can send that request again, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But I need that form again.
Yeah, just like make sure there is no space or any camel case and all. Okay.
Okay.
Exact name should be present.
No, I need that form.
You just need to go to that link. Okay, automatically you will be navigated to that form.
Okay, fine.
So this means you have not properly cloned the
Yes.
repository, or maybe you are outside of the folder. So when you have look, just see one thing. So this is my folder where I want to clone all the repository, right? Just see my screen, please. Now you need to go in. Then on this path you will be cloning, right? CD. So this is your path where you will run the git clone command. So once this is done, you will get the repository clone in your local system with the repository name folder. Now to go with the next action, you need to click on demo one. Now this is your working space for this demo one repository. So in command prompt also, now you need to switch the location. You need to go into the demo one, cd demo one. Now you are in demo one. Now here all the command that you will write, it will go for demo one repository. So for which command you are getting the error?
I
Basir?
think, yeah, I think uh, it's not cloned properly. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
it means
why.
it is not cloned. So can you write a command git status?
Okay.
Nothing is happening, right? Because I think your
No,
git is not properly installed, maybe.
yeah, I'm getting the same error.
Can you write command git hyphen hyphen version? You can see the screen.
Okay.
If you can check the git is properly installed or not.
Git version, git hyphen hyphen version. Okay. Git space hyphen
Yeah,
hyphen
space,
version.
space. Yeah, git space hyphen hyphen version.
Okay. Version or V?
Version version. You can see my screen like here. I have just pointed to that
Yeah.
command.
Yeah, it is showing the version 2.37.1.
Now, if you write a git clone, just do git clone and the URL.
Okay.
Go to the folder structure where you are using the cd command. Okay, it
Okay.
looks good. Git version installed. And I believe you also set the username and all everything. This command.
Yeah, it is giving me a fatal message again when doing git clone.
Can you do? Have you done this setup? Username, email, and password. Password is optional. Git config, git config global user dot email. If you can see my screen, or I will also paste it over the chat. That command.
Um, I think I haven't done that.
Okay. Kindly do
Okay.
this. Also, after doing this, you can write git init. Sometime initialization is required.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Good, Salini. I think you have completed the task. So next, I will move in, let's say 1 or 2 minutes. Mahasweta, you have done with the staging part and also NN. Okay, good. Okay, now we can focus to the screen again. Okay, so I will move to the next command. So, Basir, you can also see it, right? Please follow now. So where staging pipetting? Yes. So we are done with this staging area, right? Now, so we can consider this staging area as a bucket. Like all the changed file, we need to first store in the bucket, some bucket, the staging area, and then we will commit this to the local repository. So inside our workspace only, these are the internal steps that happens. When you do some changes, it will be in working tree. Then we need to do the staging, and then you need to commit so that it will be ready for the push. Okay, so these are the internal steps that we need to follow. So now next action item is, so I have test 7, right? I've already added this. Git commit hyphen m space and the commit message. Let's say I can write first demo commit. When I enter it, you can see first demo commit, one file change, insertion 0, create model. So the commit is completed now. So now this is completed. Now I can quickly show you here. I'm referring to develop, right? So this is still not present here. Now only the last command is left, that is git. Let me do the git status again. So you will see your branch is ahead of origin developed by one commit. You can see it means my local branch is my local branch has one extra commit than the remote server branch. So I will push it, git push. Now what will happen? Look, done. Your file is pushed now. When I refresh the branch in remote repository, test 7 is committed. In history, you can see just now I have committed the changes. First demo commit, the commit message, the commit ID is created, unique commit ID, and the time. So this is one Git lifecycle I have presented. The cloning, changing the file, doing the staging area, like moving the file to the staging area, the commit, and the final is the push. So you can try it now. Try to push it. Write a commit command and then push it accordingly. You can refer my screen for the command. Basir, your issue is resolved.
Yes, it is showing command not found. Can I
Global
share my
user.
screen and experience?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, I think Ravi hasn't given me the access. He needs to give me the access
So
to
you're saying command not found. Global user. Try to like run this command git init.
Okay. Which command?
Git init. You can see my screen in the chat also. I pinged it. GIT git space init.
Okay. Yeah, I saw a message. It's showing this one.
Okay, Salini, yeah, I'm coming to that part. Initial empty git repository user hyphen git. It means your git command is working. Now again run the git clone. I don't know why it's not working, but yeah, we can figure it out. Okay, maybe some issue with the installation of the git. Where you are getting this git version, everything is working properly, right? The version you
Yeah.
are
So,
getting, it means
when I use the git clone,
hmm?
so it's giving me this thing. The thing. Uh, it's showing a message is too long. You cannot send that.
So what is the message? You can just read
It
down
just
the first line.
yeah, it's showing the usage git clone option repo directory. I'm showing the first line.
So what URL you are using? Can you ping the command that you are using?
Um,
No, git clone and where is the URL then? Git clone and the URL. This URL you can get from here. Look, if you go to the Azure DevOps,
mhm. Okay, okay. I have to use that URL.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not using that URL.
Okay, see the clone. Now you can use this URL, space and this URL.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Got it? And now, okay, let me explain the commit part again. So once the staging is done, The next step is you need to commit the file to the local repository. Okay. For that, we need to use command git commit -m and then the commit comment. So this comment can be anything based on your commit. So this is the command that we need to use. So once you're done with this command, so your file is now ready to push into the remote repository. So how you will get to know? When you type git status, you will get to know, okay, so there is one extra commit which is ahead of the remote repository. Now next is we need to push the changes. So just use this simple command git push. So all your changes will be pushed to remote repository. That is our Azure DevOps. And when you refresh it, you will see the file that you have committed, and you can go for the history and all. So how the git lifecycle happens here? Git clone. Okay, I'm not writing the complete command. Let me write URL. Okay, remote repo URL.
I think it is cloning, or I need to give the password.
So you need to give the password. I believe there is some pop-up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then just
This is
provide username and password. Okay, for your DevOps. Okay, and one important thing is git pull, which I will explain you with example. So when this is useful. So currently we're not doing this git pull, right? Because we know only one people is working, so you're not facing any error. So I will show you the scenario where this git pull is very important when you're working as a developer or DevOps, right?
Manish, I'm not able to give the password.
You're not able to give the password.
No.
Okay, use this command git config. I don't know why you're not able to give the password. Try to use this command to set your password. Let's see if you're able to not.
Okay.
So you're not getting the pop-up when you're cloning. So by default, you
It,
will get the pop-up and then you need to just provide the password. So cloning, you know, password for. Kindly confirm once you are successfully pushed your changes to the remote repository.
I got the password, Manish, but I'm not sure how to write that command because it's not letting me to write any more command.
So I think, look, when you have cloned the, like when you have fired the clone command, so you will be having some pop-up, getting some pop-up where you need to provide the password. I don't know if your pop-up is blocked or not, but again,
I
the
didn't get
next,
any
Mhm,
pop-up.
you didn't get any pop-up,
Yeah.
or you got any option in command prompt only to provide a password? Because as per your message, you can see cloning into this project, password for this, and it is asking for password, right? So somewhere
Yeah.
some space is given,
This is the last message I got. That's all.
password for this. That's it. There is
Yeah,
no
that's
pop
it.
or something like that.
No, no.
And when you try
After
to
that,
use this
there is
command, git config global user.password,
no. It is not letting me add any command right now. If you want, if Ravi, can you help me to share my screen? I can show that access. Can you give me the access?
control C, or maybe open new command prompt
Okay.
and just try to set the password, because that is, there is somewhere that it is asking the password. That's why it is not allowing. That is in progress command. Currently, the git is waiting for the password. You can open new command prompt, a new window, okay, and then try to use this git config command.
Manish, I
Yeah,
think you have access to give screen sharing option. So on bottom, like or wherever you have that. So
It
just
is showing that host disable
yeah,
the
yeah.
participant
So
stream.
Manish, wherever you can see screen share option, there will be one up arrow.
multiple.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I have done that.
Okay, okay, yes. Now I'm able to share that. Just give me one sec. I'm sharing it. Okay, just give me.
Okay, fine. Let me
Yeah,
stop mine.
yeah.
Scroll down.
So this is the error which I'm getting. See, after that I'm not
Password
able.
for this. So can you you're able to type the password here?
No, no, I'm not able to type anything.
You're not able to type anything. Okay, open new command prompt. Leave this. Open new command prompt. Yeah, you can terminate. Open new. Okay, now go to type pwd. Enter. So it's in user. So where is the folder? Go to the folder where where you want to create a where you want to clone a repository. Project one. So who
Yeah,
created this readme.md file?
I created.
Okay. Now copy like now go to this location, DevOps project one location in your command prompt.
It's not.
I think the cd command will work here, right? Cd space and then you can paste the location. Cd space. Now just copy the path of your folder. Yeah, open it. Yeah, this folder path. So this is not the, yeah. What happened? CD not a directory. So what is the command like in Mac to move across the location? Maybe CD will not work. Some other command is there. Ravi, you are aware about this? If you want to change the
Sorry.
location,
You want to clean this workspace.
no, it's saying CD not a directory.
No, this is the
Okay, no, you have provided readme.md also. Remove this readme.md. Paste the command, paste the command, and just remove readme.md. So you have given the wrong path.
Or maybe you can use cd dot dot, cd space dot dot.
okay.
Oh, sorry. No, 1 minute. You are giving incorrect one, no?
Yeah.
So now you are inside users. Then you need to use cd and then copy from user till DevOps project 1.
Okay.
Remove this readme.md file. MD. So this is a file name, right? So you need to go to a location DevOps project 1. Just backspace. Just like unselect, yeah, backspace. Also this, yeah, forward slash. Yes. Now enter. Good. Perfect. Now go to Azure DevOps. Show me the Azure DevOps. Okay. Now go to the command prompt and type git space status. So I think you have already cloned the repository. Git space status on branch main. Okay, now you're good to go. So you can write git branch git space branch space hyphen a, enter.
A capital.
No, it's small. Here you can see you have one main branch, so it's going good now. Now you can create any file and follow the command that I pasted. So now you're good to go. So you have
Oh,
already cloned the repository successfully. Okay.
okay. So I have made four branches. Where are my branches?
Okay. So you have already made. Now do one thing. Go to command prompt. Go to command prompt. Git
Mhm.
space pull. Enter. Okay. If you okay, there is no track information for the current branch. Please specify which branch you want to merge with. Okay, fine. Now git branch hyphen a, whatever command you have used earlier.
Uh, I,
Branch. No, branch space hyphen a. A. Enter. Okay, fine. So now you are ready. Okay. So do whatever thing we have done as of now. Create a file, do like staging, then commit, and then push it. So everything I've already explained. So you can also refer the chat. So your
okay.
system is now ready. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Manish. Thank you, Ravi.
Okay. No problem. Okay. Now let me share my screen quickly and kindly confirm like if you have successfully pushed the changes to the remote repository. If anyone has successfully completed it. I will show you one scenario quickly. Okay. Just see my screen now. Okay. Now I will create one file. I try to do same activities again. Just follow me. Okay. Test 8. Done. Now at the same time, I have created one file in my in remote repository. Let's say some developer is working and he or she has pushed some changes. Let's say test 9.txt. Okay. Commit. Done. Now I have a scenario where someone has pushed some changes to the remote branch, and I am working in my local setup, and I am doing some development. I've added some file, that is test it. Now let's start with the command. So first will be status. I can see test it. So now next is git add. Git add test it dot txt. Done. Now I will do git commit. Git commit -m second commit. Done. Now I will push. See the error. Failed to push some reference this. Update were rejected because the remote content work that you do not have locally. This is usually caused by another repository pushing to the same reference. If you want to integrate the remote change, use git pull before pushing again. So it is saying that someone has already pushed some changes to your branch in remote. Okay. Now to go with the push activities, first refresh your local setup. Have the latest changes from that branch. For that, you need to use git pull. So what I will do, git pull. Okay. Also just focus on this page. I have test 8 only, right? And in remote there is test 9. So I will do git pull. Done. Look, test 9 is now present in my local. So this is refreshed with the remote server. Okay, sometimes the error is coming. Okay. Now I will do git status. Fine. Now I will push it. Rejected. Update rejected because tip of your current branch is behind in the if you want to integrate a remote change, git pull before pushing. Okay. Okay, I have not the command, sorry. Done. Now if I refresh it, we will have test 8. See? So we can see test 8. It is successfully pushed now. So here what we have seen, if someone is working on the same branch, if they have pushed some changes to the remote repository, you don't have the latest changes from the remote repository, then you will see some scenario, the conflict type scenario. This is not the conflict, but the scenario where it will say your local setup is not the latest one as of now. So you need to first refresh your local setup from remote repository. Then only you will go ahead with the push and all. Okay. Now same thing you can practice in your local setup. You can try this. So the complete Git lifecycle is explained here. So every time it is necessary to do Git pull after the commit. So by this we will get to know if our repository refreshed or not. So this you can use at the beginning also to make sure like your local setup is as per remote repository or not. It is latest or not. Okay. And there can be multiple command. I can, if you want to create new branch, git branch and branch name. Okay. So what this will do, this will create new branch. Then we have, there's something more. Okay. If you want to push everything, like let's say we're creating new branch in like through the command, we want to push this to remote, you need to use git push all. Same way, sometimes some file is not getting pulled, so you can use git pull all. Okay, so these are the git command. There are n numbers of git command. Okay, so these are the important command that I have shared. Let me ping this one as well. Now you can start replicating this scenario where new file is created in local system and also new file is created in remote repository and you have not refreshed it yet. So try to follow the process and you will see some error. Then do the git pull so that your local system is refreshed and then again retry the commit and push so it will work. Any question on it? Because now like I will stop for the further topic because once you have some hands-on experience on this, then only next class will be beneficial, right? So you want to do this offline or you want to do now? And if you have any queries, you can ask quickly. Okay. So Ravi, I think,
So
yeah.
yeah, so sorry to interrupt, Manish. So we need to create a file, the new file in Azure, and then we need to commit that and then pull it, right?
Correct. So that I done to show the scenario where we can see some conflict type issues, right? This is not the exact conflict, but this is a issue
I will
because
get an
of
edit.
yeah.
Okay, sure, I will do that.
Okay. Just go with the normal scenario first. Just create one new file in your local and try to push it. Once this is done, then try the second scenario where we can have this refresh issue.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, fine then. Ravi, I think now we are good to close this call and everyone can do this offline.
Okay, fine. So let me stop the recording. And before that, like for everyone, so you can see like things are not very complex, but you need to be handy with all these things. Okay. So you need to do hands-on experience and throughout your career, you need to keep doing same thing. Okay. Like in Git part, nothing new will come. So there will be certain steps. Maybe you can say 20 to 30 steps will be there, like clone, push, commit, like merge, conflict, all this kind of 20 to 30 steps are there. And that you need to keep doing through your lifetime of this DevOps journey. Okay. So here, important thing, everyone need to be handy and you need to do all this hands-on experience. Okay. And hope everyone doing. So, and if you people have any doubt on this part, like how to do this and dot, like whatever we have completed, you can ask for doubt session or you can ask in our private WhatsApp group also. So there we will try to help you. Okay. And market-wise, DevOps market is very good. Okay. So if you will able to learn all this thing, then easily you can manage the job. So hope everyone will focus on this and will do more hands-on. Fine then. Thanks everyone.
Thank you all.